31 victorias, 2 derrotas con 8 victorias por la vía del knockout. De Santiago de Chile, presentando Miguel Gonzalez. Tonight, in his 8th world title defense, here is the reigning and defending IBF Junior Bantamweight Champion of the World, de Magallanes, Cavite, Philippines, Jerwin Pretty Boy Ancajas.
Jerwin Pretty Boy Ancajas entered the fight as one of the longest reigning champions in the super flyweight division, bringing confidence from multiple successful title defenses.
Pop, it is showtime on a Saturday night. Champion Jerwin Ancajas, mandatory challenger Jonathan Rodriguez, take on!
Known for his fluid combinations, slick southpaw movement, and devastating body shots, he had developed a reputation for breaking opponents down with precision and poise. Facing Miguel Gonzalez, he sought to make a statement with another dominant performance and remind the division that he remained a true force among the world champions at 115 pounds.
Everywhere. He's fought in China, US, Australia, North.
You know, his theme. I mean, this guy is not afraid to go anywhere. No. As you mentioned, he's in Navy Reserves on August 19th. So even though he couldn't fight, you can see the great shape he's in.
That's right.
Now, what's the pitfall of, you know, then next thing you know, it's postponed a whole month. What's that like, Tim?
It's just maintenance, honestly. So, you know, his trainer is in charge of that.
And he's got a conditioning coach as well as a nutritionist, and
you gotta have that.
The last couple times, he was done.
I mean, you gotta have that. A champion must have a nutritionist or someone that can, you know, cook his meals for him.
See the looping right hand from Miguel Gonzalez. Not a big puncher. The first male boxer from Chile to win a world title. And I mentioned the male fighter because Carolina Rodriguez, she won the...
Yeah, you see Gonzalez not really using his jab. His attack is the body. He likes to break guys down to the body. So expect a lot of body punching from both guys in this fight. Nice body shot right there from the body.
We already saw that Marriaga finished the fight with a body shot at the... Gonzalez right now and Navarrete against Horta. Here we see the early action from round one, Tim.
Yeah, Cajas, when he's out at distance, he's the man. You know, using his height and reach of his guard. But the body punch is going to be effective for both fighters tonight. As I said, Gonzalez loves to dig.
Just runs in their blood, and together they've gotten this far and they want to keep going further and further. Actually, a very good boxer from the outside, but he just loves to dig to the body and get into a war of attrition, and that's a dangerous place to be in against a fighter like Jerwin Ancajas.
Yeah, when you fight against a southpaw, Bernardo, you know, one way to beat a southpaw is to be on top of him.
His name is El Aguja, which means the needle, so he's got to thread the needle here against Jerwin Ancajas. Get inside, use the jab, work the body, but Ancajas can be hot and cold. In his last fight against Ruichi Funai, he looked spectacular.
Yes, you know, he showed a lot of improvement. He looked strong. He was quick. You know, he placed his shots very well, kind of like what he's doing right now.
Got those earmuffs on, does the Chilean fighter. You see those angles create that opportunity for the right hook to the body from Jerwin. There's taking what the opponent gives you, and there's creating openings and opportunities, and that was the case for home as a world champion, and that's got to be a special feeling for him.
It definitely is a special feeling. When you're fighting at home, you know, the stakes are higher, the tension's all on you, and you have to deliver.
Miguel Gonzalez, a lot at stake for Gonzalez in his first world title opportunity. And for Ancajas, he needs to keep proving. Estrada, Sorung beside, Donny Nietes, his fellow Filipino, Kazuto Ioka.
From Ancajas. You know, he's really standing his ground, really sitting down on his punches now. You know, he's got a nice high guard, digging down to the body. He's not running around. You know, he's just walking in the ring. using his jab. Counter right there.
And he has his Miguel Gonzalez is able to stay on his feet, but Ancajas smelled blood and goes for the body shots. Little low there with that left hook, but Ancajas is dangerous. Making him work for it. This fighter came in here with a desire to make history for his home country. He's fighting against Ancajas with a lot of heart, but those body shots are gotta wear him down. Punishment to the body from Jerwin Ancajas, who goes downstairs once again. So that's his inspiration. He keeps him back home in survival camp, but
a man trying to knock out Gonzalez. That's exactly what Ancajas is trying to do. He's sitting down.
In round number 3 was scheduled 12-rounder.
He just escaped it. A little bit off balance right there, squared up as he came in to try to attack Ancajas. I love the punch placement from Ancajas. I love how he's not running around the ring. He's actually stepping around the ring now.
On ESPN Plus, I'm Bernardo Osuna alongside Timothy Bradley, the champion. Jerwin Ancajas taking on Miguel Gonzalez in Puebla, Mexico. Ancajas now on the hunt. You mentioned it, the way he closed out the previous round, and now how he comes out for round 4.
Assert himself. That's what I like about him. You know, he's really asserting himself. He's not just looking just for counter shots.
Jerwin Ancajas, let's get this on tape. And they're letting both fighters know here in round 4. It's been an entertaining fight so far.
Effective for him. Setting up the backhand right there.
Ancajas lands 5 of 25 jabs per round. There you see that leaping punch. Reminds us of Teofimo Lopez.
Yeah. He held that phone.
Going back to the jab numbers, the junior featherweight average is 2. Likes to use that jab to set up everything, especially those body shots that he's so good at.
He saw the punch coming. You have to see the punch. If you want to avoid it, you got to look at it. You got to see it.
You want to make sure that you're getting better. And after that lull he had, and now when we see him, and he started camp June 1st for this.
And each fight you have to continue to get better and better and better. You know, it doesn't stop. You know, you have to master your craft. And I believe that Ancajas is finally in his ability.
He had that lull in his career, but now it seems to be paying off, getting that. We're scheduled 8-rounders really early in his career, so he was really put in a bad spot as we take a look at some of the best action from the previous round.
You know, if you get your jab working, it's going to set up things for you.
Nice counter right there from Gonzalez, who I was watching some of his fights in Chile, and the Chilean. Nice shot to the body there, the solar plexus from Miguel Gonzalez, who tries to find an angle and gets caught with a short left hook from Jerwin Ancajas. Quick 3-punch combination. Good defense from Miguel Gonzalez. This scheduled 12-round fight.
Almost a clash of heads right there. Both guys exchanging.
We're talking about the power punches. Ancajas landing at a 50% clip with 76 of 153 landing.
Bernardo, he's kind of seemingly taking this round off right now. You know, he threw some big shots early. He landed, and it really didn't have a whole lot of effect.
Jerwin Ancajas to close out this 5th round. We're in a scheduled 12-round World Championship fight. Speaking of world champions,
you know, he's been fun to watch. He's definitely a fan-friendly fighter, and I want to continue to watch him fight.
There's a reason Bob Arum keeps putting him on these fight cards, because he always seems to deliver. His opponent, Miguel Gonzalez, that's not going to cut it against a fighter like Jerwin Ancajas.
No, it's not, but do you see what Ancajas is doing right now? He's being the bully.
And 15 pounds, that he is a force to be reckoned with. And boy, there's a lot of talent at that junior bantamweight division. He's punching through the ribs of his opponent. Nice uppercut, and his opponent is hurt. And here comes Jerwin Ancajas trying to finish Miguel Gonzalez here in round 6 of this World Championship fight. Gonzalez holding on for dear life. But Gonzalez is not well. His legs are wobbly, and the left of the shot. It would have been better for him to go down, because if not, haunt Miguel Gonzalez. When he was hurt, if he goes down by those shots, that's fine. Or even takes a knee.
Take the knee.
But instead, for Gonzalez to take the knee, he just allowed Ancajas to continue to tee off without throwing a single punch. This was smart. He took Ancajas down with them.
Definitely a lack of experience, Bernardo. But you see Ancajas just letting his hands go.
Winner by way of technical knockout and still world champion, Jerwin Ancajas.